don't want to shave off my...
Well, go back.
I already shaved off a bunch.
I know, and before I left, I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, man. You know what, Brian? Today, I don't want you to shut the camera off before during the commercial. We're going to try to do this show in under 25 minutes, which is your camera's time limit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's see what we can
Let's
do.
see if it works.
Let's see if we can do this, ladies.
Shuts off.
see if we can do this, ladies and gentlemen. Well, welcome to the GenreVerse Reviews podcast here on the GenreVerse Podcast Network. Available wherever you get your podcast from, and the GenreVerse YouTube channel. Brought to you by LRM Online, where you go for every day for all your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. And of course, sponsored by Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. See, I got the two almost completely confused, but nice recovery, Kyle, and then telling on yourself. Yay! I'm Kyle Malone. This is Christine, for those of you that miss it whenever she actually is on. And then of course over there is Brian. What's up?
Hey.
I talk to you every day. You want to tell them how you're doing though?
I'm doing fantastic. Ass.
I know. Hey guys, Spy Family. It's wrapping up this first core. I think we're only getting 11, right? It's 11 and then 12 in the fall.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I think we might only have one episode left until the fall. But Brian, it's okay because next month on July 10th we get the Dr. Stone special episode. I
watched your reaction.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Thanks.
Everyone should check that out.
Thanks, Brian. Absolutely, guys. Right here on the GenreVerse YouTube channel, amongst all the great podcasts we have, I do the genre shot trailer reactions, and I'm super stoked about that. And also this summer, Chainsaw Man. So, and in between, we're gonna find some stuff for you. Brian's gonna binge watch 86.
I'm
not talking about that again. Not on here. If you guys are fans of 86, please do check out my review of part 1, and then Christine and I talking about part 2. But we'll find something. I mean, there's loads of stuff out there to talk about. So, I guess let's do what we usually do. Christine, kind of spoiler free. What'd you think of episode 10, Spy Family?
It was cute. I loved it. It was, you get that. Well, yeah, because you said no spoilers. Dang it. I loved it. There you go. We'll get into the spoilers in a minute.
Brian, what'd you think of it?
This felt like a one-off, but the best possible kind of one-off that you can do for a show. That's how I felt.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a filler episode, which is somewhat depressing when you think you're only going to get one, maybe two for the rest of the season. Give myself a little bit more gain there, but like you said, it wasn't like bad. There was nothing to complain about.
You could almost recommend this episode to anyone who's not watching the show. Hey, just check this 20 minutes out. It's great.
Yeah, because it's just a school episode. It's back to the school, kids doing kid things. There is a dodgeball game, and hijinks ensue and dodgeball across all media. Of course, there's two big things that come to mind when you think of dodgeball in media. One is the movie Dodgeball. Nice out of context gift, Brian. Yeah. I told Christine, I was like, I think we're gonna play dodgeball at school in this episode.
Yeah. So then I pull out my phone and I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, so either we're gonna get a dance number or it's dodgeball, because that's all I got.
But the other one being Billy Madison. That scene is so messed up. this is a lot of fun. Big on Anya, which of course we discussed how the previous 2 episodes were really light on Anya.
Yeah.
And before we get into the spoilers, I was kind of thinking, that this feels like this almost feels like I wish they had just taken more time. Not that they would ever do 20 plus episodes straight in a row, but I wish they would have. Like, I'm gonna be very, very frustrated for the next few months until we get part 2, because man, things are getting really, really, really good. And they up the animation again. We get some really, really cool training montage stuff, and yeah, I loved it. It's been a real treat. So yeah. So since we're rushing through, no, we're not rushing. We're just having a leisurely conversation. We'll go ahead and take a word from our sponsors. Come back and talk about some spoilers. Grow Generation, guys, talk.
Grow Generation, where the pros go to grow. The Grow Generation commercial team is armed with industry-leading professional consultants. Grow Generation's team will help you fully manage any size or scale project. They offer turnkey facility designs, cultivation room design, and on-site project consultation. Go to www.growgeneration.com, where the pros go to grow.
All right, thank you guys so much for sponsoring the episode as usual. Link down below. Check them out for all your growing needs. So yeah, the spoilers are here, and dodgeball games against kids of your own age are cool, but I mentioned Billy Madison.
Yeah.
And in this, well, I guess I'll set the big stage for it. You've got all of the young kids seeking out their first Stellas, their first merits, and there's a rumor that this dodgeball game, the MVP will get a Stella. And so everyone starts, Damien starts plotting with his friends, and Anya's like, hey, I could help out, Papa with this if I win one. And so she gets Yoru to train her, which is just awesome. I love the training with mom and daughter. That stuff's great.
Little bonding time.
Yeah, and just it again shows just like how powerful Yoru can really be. And then at the game, we learn that Anya thinks she's a secret weapon, but we learn that one of the other classes has a dude whose pituitary gland just went off from like the day they were born, man. And there's just this hulking 6-year-old.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. He's like over double their size.
My mommy said I could have a lollipop. Give me a red one. It's a Scrubs reference. Just kid with just this deep voice, man, and that's what he reminded me of.
Yeah, like when he's walking and he's like, "Daddy," but it's in this man's voice. And
Yeah.
you're just like, "Oh God."
Oh man! So Christine, you wanted to say some spoiler stuff. What'd you talk?
Okay.
Say words.
I'll do stuff. Yeah, I loved the mother-daughter bonding again. Yoru trying to help, and it was funny watching it. Like the Lloyd was like, "I'm just gonna let them do them. I'm out." But yeah, it was cute and it was intense. Like, I can't believe you're doing this much to a 6-year-old, but okay. And then with the actual game, like seeing him and the Hulk kid, you're just like, that's not fair. Whatever. Okay. And it was cute though. I loved the scene, but yeah.
What you thinking about the volleyball? Why do I keep wanting to say volleyball? Dodgeball game and the training stuff, man.
Actually, my favorite part was the Damien's crew doing their little training and sort of
Yeah.
them fantasizing about, the dangers,
Being on a
the mountain part, there's some grass cutting in the background if you hear that. But to me, that was great. Like, it was very playful, the whole episode, and then the game, and then it got intense, and you really were left hanging like, oh, who's going to win? How's this all going to play out? And when the big kid's like using his Terminator vision to lock onto all the kids.
Yeah.
That was all great. It reminded me of almost like a South Park episode, and a more toned down one, even though they say shithead and stuff a bunch. But a little toned down, but just sort of the kids, sort of the way they see the world, and sort of this fantasy of how important this game is, and it's just a dodgeball game.
I liked that, like you mentioned, and there's our boy going to the bathroom. Okay. I really like you said, the boys training montage, Damien and his crew, that stuff was hilarious. Like when they were on the mountain, I was like, what is it going to be, like a sand hill or something like that? I figured they were a bit in their imagination, and the jungle gym was just great, and the falling and the kid falls on the ground. Like, oh man, it was just hilarious. And another example of like I said, how it was like a filler episode, but you don't care because it was just so good. You didn't. Yeah, sure, it slows down the pace somewhat. But again, I wonder if we are not, we as in us three, but we as an audience might still be those of us that are anime only for this series. If we're still, expecting more from this show than it'll necessarily get, and if it really is just like a real focus on slice of life with a slight action twist versus the other way around, which said many times be absolutely fine with. I love it when Anya is facing down the big kid, and she's powering up her move. How about that quick shot of the Dragon Ball background, Brian? Did you catch that? When Damien catches the dodgeball,
Tries to catch.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, dude, like he catches it.
That's how he got out.
Yeah, and like while it's spinning and stuff, it flashes to the classic, round trees, rounded hills of like Dragon Ball, where all the fights happen at, and it was just this real cool little Easter egg with it. The animation for the training and for that, man, was just
like the kid that sacrificed himself.
Yeah, that was
I know,
really
that's
cool
hilarious.
too. I love it. Yeah, I don't know where else to go with it. I just know that I'm going to be really, really upset next week if that's the last one for this core, which I think it is.
What can we say? The episode was just very elegant.
It was.
Oh, God,
It was. How about him getting into the whole elegant thing of? I like that. The headmaster talks about the kids, working through things together, even though they don't like each other, and then like right after the game, the kids are back to bickering at each
This
other.
beautiful moment, and now you ruined it. Oh, children. Yeah, it was funny, and it was like when we first started watching the episode, and the guy is exercising principal. Is that what he is?
He's one of the headmasters.
Okay, what do I know about private school? Jeez. And so like he's jogging, and of course you made the joke, like, is jogging elegant? Like,
it is. It keeps the body in shape, I'm sure, is what he was thinking. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't, as long as each episode is entertaining like this, I'm fine with it. Just kind of being this weird thing where the spy stuff is all in the background. But I mean, there's a whole nother core coming up. I kind of want to peek ahead a little bit and just see if it'll be actiony or not. Not that I have to hope for one or the other. Just kind of curious.
Well, I'm sure that it'll be a lot like other animes where it's like they start off light and then it starts to get serious. I'm wondering if the second half will start to
Unless you're
get a little,
86.
a little serious. Oh, that's
Or one
yeah.
of those torture things like what is the one of something healer, redo of healer, that's one of those really screwed up ones. And that other one that you were wanting to watch, the Magus Bride or whatever.
I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Yeah, it was something I was interested in starting.
Yeah.
Way to turn down your phone, Kyle.
Well, sorry. Jeez. Anyway,
So yeah.
Brian, anything else you want to say about Spy Family episode 10, man?
Just that it was a hell of a 20 minutes. I was laughing the whole time. I had a blast. Sucks that there's gonna be a break, but it is what it is. I don't think I'll look ahead. I don't plan on it, but
neither do I. Even though I do have that jump app, and it is on there.
It's tempting. Don't give in.
I'm curious. Well, I am curious how close it is to the.
Oh, I would consider going and looking through the first few chapters to kind of like you said, see how close it is. I would excuse me. I mean, look up, because now I'm forgetting how to pronounce the name. There we go. So I mentioned so we're all done on Spy Family.
Sure.
So I have mentioned 86, and it's a really good show. And the last two episodes of the second core. There was a voice change, and it was from one of the main characters, and it was noticeable. But this actor also did several other roles, including Rising a Shield Hero and Cells at Work. Played White Blood Cell, which is funny or not funny, but I'm gonna be that. A white blood cell at there's the word a white blood cell at New York Comic Con this year. But anyways, Billy Kametz. I'm sorry if I'm not very very good with last names, but names period. But passed away from cancer, which explains what had happened with those two episodes. Really sad, because there's several roles that we know him from, and you get used to a voice. Aaron Dismuke, I'm not sure how to say his name either. Aaron. Aaron's easy enough, but he got vocal injuries. We noticed the Kaguya-sama dub kind of being off, and it does throw you for a loop. And that's one of the reasons why I generally watch anime however I discover it. So long as if I discover the dub and the dub is good, I'll stick with dub, just because that's what I get used to. Makes me worried about the Dr. Stone thing for Aaron, but it's incredibly sad. I know the anime community is really mourning the loss of Billy. So yeah, rest in peace, and thoughts and prayers for the friends and family. So yeah, hate to kind of bring that downer, but I mentioned the show, and so sorry, Brian. I know you're going to be going into that show, but it is what it is on that one. So guys, we don't know what we will talk about in 2 weeks, but we'll hopefully let you know next week. Brian might have a pick, because I think this picked up before he could get his next random, or not random pick, but in between picks. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and let's see if I can do it without. Ooh, look, I did it without bringing up the the window. So go over to lrmonline.com LRMonline.com every day for all of your entertainment news, needs, and opinions. Like I said, we got great reviews, news articles, interviews go up on the website, as well as links to our LRM online YouTube channel. So lots of celebrity interviews, writers, directors, actors, actresses, the whole nine. We cover everything: Star Wars, anime, Marvel, TV, movies, and all of the podcasts are available here as well. You click on one of those pictures and it'll take you to, the list of that. All of the podcasts, like Breaking Geek Radio, the podcast does like weekly news and usually a movie review every week. We've got Marvel Multiverse Mayhem doing Miss Marvel reviews right now, which pleasantly surprised by that. Christine, were you surprised by that?
Yeah, it's still kind of like, I feel like I'm too old for it.
Yeah, but it's not like CW too old. Like,
true,
yeah.
That is very true.
What'd you think, Brian, real quick?
Oh, I loved it. I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it.
So not just pleasantly surprised, but legitimately shocked. Yeah. There you go. So you guys can hear Nick and I talk more about Miss Marvel on Marvel Multiverse Mayhem. Of course, AnimeVerse, and then the Cantina, we're doing Obi-Wan Kenobi, but that's a weekly show no matter if there's something to review or not, because there's always some Star Wars news to discuss or something that's, burning my ass that I want to, just rant about. All of those are available. We're on the YouTube channel. They're available on any podcast app, but also on the YouTube channel along with the trailer reactions, the genre shot reactions, and this upcoming Thursday, somewhat related. I know I won't have a huge live audience, but I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary, like 10-12 minute thing that they've got going. So go ahead, hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss out. Brian, tell them about your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm on. It's called PulpMythos. It's on YouTube, and I've got the Barry season 3 finale going up, and I'll be doing Westworld and Only Murders in the Building later this month.
Very cool. I'm at that Kyle Malone on Twitter.
I'm at Adorable Doom on Twitter.
And you guys heard where you can find Brian at. He doesn't do the other social media. I guess that's it, guys. We will talk to you next week.